Okay, everybody, we appear to be flying, or about to. I'm just checking my final settings. Yep, okay, all good. We're going airborne now, if I don't shut down the...
Takeoff.
Alright. Yep, here we go.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Welcome everybody to Victoria Point, another beautiful place on the coast, southern coast of Queensland. This is Remote Pilots Australia, and it's Ari, as per usual on a Saturday afternoon my time. Okay, now while the drone's just hovering out there, I'll open up my phone so that we can see if anybody's joining the stream, and I can try and answer some questions. Now this is Victoria Point. We're about 20 kilometres south of Raby Bay, maybe less than that, and 20 kilometres north of where I was last weekend at Woongoolba. That's the beauty of Southern Moreton Bay, is that there are so many places to fly from. Okay. There are so many places. And now I'll turn off my own audio because I know that I'm here. Hello, Brent. Okay, you're looking there. All right, guys. Now over there we have. I'll just do a bit of a pirouette so you can have a look. I'll tilt the antennas down a bit. The camera down a bit. Now I'm running manual camera settings again. Oops. There I go again. Maybe I'll give up on that later. We'll see. But for now, I'll just try and balance it out. Okay, we're at 0.3. Good. All right. So I'll do a little pirouette. If we come round, we're looking to the north there, I do believe.
Capture 3.
And I'm down here. That's me waving on the seat with my brother beside me. I'm running with two spotters today. One's over at Coochiemudlo. Okay, that's the island across us. I'll tell you all about that in a minute. And this is all Victoria Point. We have boat ramps, volunteer marine rescue, the ferry terminals, and everything else that I have previously mentioned. And it's a lovely area. The island across from us, about 250 metres away, is what the Europeans call Coochiemudlo Island. It's a little holiday spot. In the local dialect, it's Coochiemudlo, or closest I can ever come anyway. And we might take a little bit of a wander over there and have a look. I'm streaming fairly well at 25 frames, and we're pulling up at 45 metres of height. And yeah, okay, I can still see it. Fair enough. That's a good thing. Never a bad thing if I can still see it. Okay. Now we'll get across. I should be able to get across to the island and still maintain line of sight here. And just checking the EV, it's not too bad. So there we go. I wouldn't fly over to the seaward side of the island from here because of line of sight issues. I'm constantly gaining a little height to keep it in view, and I'm up at about 60 metres, and we'll just come up to this is the northernmost tip of the island. Okay, and then we've got the further islands out further along the bay. And I don't know how you're doing there, Brent, but it's all good here. I've still got a shocking bad back. I'm not walking very well, but with a little bit of help from my friends and my family, I'm doing okay. And we're going to take a run down, this is horizontal to me, this run. And I'm out at 472 metres, which I'll live with. It's right on the edge, but I can see it against the backdrop of the trees. Well, or the colour of the island anyway. And it's, what time is it, Phil?
12:28.
Yeah, it's just almost half past midday local time. We'll be doing well on the battery. I'm flying the Phantom 4 Professional for anybody who's interested in that. And I'm using a ND16 with polarizing as well to give me the best. I just stopped to adjust the camera settings again. Now over down on the southern point of the island here, this is where the barge is. There's no bridge to Guacamodlo, and they come across in the barges, which go at regular intervals. I've had a word with Volunteer Marine Rescue and the barge operators here today. So if it's possible, we will be doing some filming of the barges. I'm just trying to get an idea. I'm trying to arrange all of my onboard stuff so that I'm seeing a decent representation of where I am. And still at 60 meters. And yeah, so it's been a quiet week. I joined one stream during the week and said hello to a few of you guys, which was good. And of course, this is my usual Saturday, taking Dad out for the Saturday. I'm trying to wind my way between the boats here. A little hard. I've got the iPad Mini that I'm running on today, and I've got a hood on it, but it's still a very sunny day. And so, you know, I'm having to stay glued to the display. It's at full brightness now to make sure that I can and we need to adjust that up a bit more. Wrong way.
Oh, we got Rodney.
Oh, Rodney Bell. Hello Rodney, how are you, my friend?
G'day.
And I am flying from a place called Victoria Point, which is once again another spot on the seaboard here. You're looking at Guacamodlo Island, which is not connected to the mainland by a bridge. And okay, Stevie DVD. I haven't met you before, sir. I'm sorry, I'm unable to give you a wrench or anything, as I'm live streaming from
In Rodney.
from a local area, or actually not too local to home. And so this is the southern tip of Guacamodlo Island in Moreton Bay. Now, if I was to swap and rotate a little bit over to the north, I'd probably have to gain a lot more height. But over in that area, islands I wish to fly later on, St Helena and the likes, which were in their time penal colonies, leper colonies, all sorts of things. There are historic, at least by Australian standards, ruins over there. Not so much so by anybody else's. Anything here that was built at before about 1850 is truly ancient. And there's the ferry terminal there. And I can't see any of the barges. I'm not too bad.
Rodney.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, Rodney. I'm still having a little trouble with the walking, but fortunately I drive here. That's all good. Just trying to avoid our friends here in the yachts. Don't want to get too much of a problem for them. I've just brought the Phantom 4. I have brought the Mavic with me today, but I'm probably just going to satisfy myself with flying the Phantom 4. I'm not feeling too... I'm coming back towards myself roughly here now. I'm coming back towards the mainland, getting a bit far away for my satisfaction, and avoiding all of the watercraft. And over here from the terminal on the point, we have the passenger ferries and also the vehicular ferry, which up until recent years was just a recycled World War II landing craft. I'm going to adjust my camera for you guys a little. That wrong way, of course I'm going to adjust it, that's me. And shut up, Phil. You're my brother, I'll kill you. He ain't heavy. At least not as I'm lowering him into the grave. I'm just tootling along in the with the Phantom 4 Pro, about 30 kilometres an hour, just to maximise battery life. You know, I haven't caught any of this on camera. I suppose I should. There we go. I'm now recording. I hate that when I hate it when I do that. You shut up, Phil. Or you can swim it over there and I'll land it and you can pick it up. Okay. And we're still at 64% battery. My biggest worry in this location is seabirds. We've got a lot of them. And I don't need to tell you guys who've flown near the water what that's like. I've seen the proximity sensors flash up several times during this flight, and as I'm now at 65 meters altitude, so you know, getting up towards around 190 feet in the old money, it's unlikely anything else is triggering them. So that's it. I know it's a bit late for you guys. It's always the same crew: Rodney and Rick and you know, Brent. Sometimes Steve gets out here at this time. Tomorrow, a little bit after this, about 3 hours after this time, I have to drive. Hold on while I clear my throat. Excuse me, I can't mute that. I have to I have to drive down to northern New South Wales to pick up Chloe, my daughter. She's gone down there to stay with a friend, and I'm going to take the Mavic 2 with me and do a little bit of a live stream from there. It'll probably be a bit late for most of the people in the US, but we might get some people from the UK or whatnot. Now there's the ferry terminal. That's where the passenger ferry departs from, and behind it you can actually see the blue of the vehicular ferry to go over to Gitchumudlu. And yeah, my brother's just pointed out that the passenger ferry is on the way across. I've just got to get it in frame. Oh dear, oh dear. Of course I can't find it. I should be able to. You would think. I wish I had the zoom lens. It'll be one of those dots I see. Yeah, it is the only one moving, Phil, but I don't have a zoom lens on this one, so to me it's just a dot, and I can see, you know, I can look over there and see the ferry, and I can see the drone, but I can't line them two of them together.
Is that a lake?
And I'm getting down to, sorry?
Is that a lake coming?
No. You're looking, Rodney. This is southern Moreton Bay. Moreton Bay, you know, it has hundreds and hundreds of small islands. Hundreds. Some of them quite historic. As I said, St Helena was the penal and leper colony during the time of transportation. First it was the penal and then it was the leper. There's the vehicular ferry. I've spoken to the skipper this morning, so if one of his transits coincides with one of my flights, I'll be doing a few orbits around the ferry, so he's been quite good there. But, I'm getting down to around 50% battery. I'm going to overfly the pier because I can see no one on the pier. They only are there when there's boarding the ferries. I'm just where the grass is, you can see up ahead there. And I'm down around 53% battery. There's certainly nothing bad. Apparently I've got another 15 minutes of flight time yet. So we've got a sea eagle. Oh yeah, okay guys. We've got an eagle in the air.
Beautiful area.
Yeah, look over your right shoulder, Phil. We got a sea eagle here, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm bringing it home. He's looking at my drone. I don't know if you can see him there.
Where are you?
He should be somewhere in shot there, but I can't see him. So, I can see him. You know, he's only very close to me. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm putting it down till he leaves. sorry guys, but I do not fancy disputing with the Sea Eagle who owns the air station. Can you see him for me? He's directly above me.
Yeah, he's going away now.
Yeah, okay. I'm in the high 40s with this percent of battery, this battery anyway. So I'm going to stop the stream at this point and I'll change the battery. I'll be back in the air as soon as he's gone. Cheers for now, guys.